Once we have identified a population under study and selected a sample that is both random and representative, then we begin to gather information. The first thing that we must do in order to properly interpret that information is organize the information. And one of the simplest, most fundamental way to organize that information is using something called a frequency distribution. Definition: after data is collected, it must be organized to detect trends. A frequency distribution is a table that lists each data point along with its frequency, the number of times it occurs. Now, a data point is something like a specific response in a poll. Frequency means how many times was that particular response given. Or it can be like in example 3. Below, you see a list of course grades for students in a pre-calculus course, listed alphabetically by student name in the gradebook. Complete the frequency distribution for the data on the table below. So if we were to glance down the roster in this particular pre-calculus course and read the grades on a test, we would see the grades listed as they are given there in the space. What we want to do is begin to detect trends. How did the class do as a whole on this exam? So in order to do that, we're going to construct a frequency distribution. Now, the individual grades are the data points, A, B, C, D, and F. Those are the data points under study. We want to know how many times did each one of those data points occur. So we're just going to count. Now, if we start and we count the A's, that one's already given there on the table, we have a frequency of 3. Next, we can count the B's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm marking them out as I go just to make sure I don't leave anything out. Next, let's count the C's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 C's. And then it looks like we have 2 D's and 1 F. Now we're going to go ahead and sum all of the frequencies to get the total. So adding those together, let's see, we have 3 plus 5, which is 8, plus 8 is 16, plus 2 is 18, plus 1 is 19. So we have a total of 19 students. Now, just to make sure that I didn't leave anything out, I'm going to be diligent and count the grades one more time. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 19 grades, I have a sum of my frequencies is 19, so it looks like I didn't leave anything out. So this is a very basic and fundamental way of beginning to decipher the trends in this particular example. We have each data point listed next to its frequency. So now I can see that the most popular grade was a C, and I can obtain that from the frequency distribution. Again, a very simple and easy way to begin to interpret the information that we have.